In third place tonight in the 250 main event on the Yamalube Star Racing Yamaha, Aaron Plessinger. And in second place on the night, and your 250 West Coast champion, Monster Energy Pro Circuit's Justin Hill.
Oh, thanks, bud. We sharing the mic?
With a 7th place finish on the night, and your East Coast 250 champion on the Rockstar Energy Husqvarna factory racing machine, Zach Osborne. And the winner of tonight's main event on the Monster Energy Pro Circuit Kawasaki, Adam Cianciarulo. Aaron, congratulations on the night and the season. What can you take from 2017 and apply it to 2018 and make adjustments where you could be in contention for the championship next year?
Better starts and more consistency, more intensity, and yeah, just be up there every race.
Justin, congratulations on the night and the championship. If we were to look forward to 2018 in January, do you see yourself on a 450 or defending the #1 plate?
It'd be a lot of fun to run the one, being as they didn't let me run tonight. But I did think I definitely am a 450 guy naturally. When I get on them, they feel like home. So that's where I've always wanted to be. If I could have went straight to him from an amateur, I probably would have done it. So I think you'll see me on the big bike for sure.
We'll go with Adam on this one. Adam, at any point during that main event, did you know the point situation and that you were within 2 of the championship?
No, it's actually kind of killed my vibe when I was doing my live TV interview because I saw it on the screen. I saw I think it was -2 points or something on the thing, and I was like, man, I wish I was 10 down and made me feel better. But no, it was okay. I mean, I think this year for me, if I would have won the title, if I would have gotten lucky there at the end, it's kind of one of those deals where everybody kind of knows I got lucky. So I feel like I'm in a good position next year to really earn it, and yeah, I think we'll just go from there.
Zach, congratulations on the ride and the championship. When you went down in the first turn, at that moment, did you think it was over, or did you still feel that there was hope? And obviously you were able to get up and charge back, but at that moment, what were your thoughts?
I needed another miracle like I did last weekend. When we went down, Dakota Alex's foot peg was stuck in my spokes, and it took me a minute to get it freed up, so I was dead last by a couple seconds, 10 or 15 seconds. So I thought yeah, I'll just do what I can and get back to wherever. And then I saw Smith down, and I knew on the first couple laps that Joey was right up front. So I had no idea until 4 laps to go. I kept getting closer and closer, and then on the 2 to go, I had to pass Mitchell Harrison, and he passed me back, and then I was like, man, it's not going to happen. I'm going to come up a tiny bit short, but yeah, it happened.
Steve Cox cycling. Is this on? Is this on? Okay. Steve Cox cycling news. Zach, that was amazing. When we were shooting from the stands over here, and people had goosebumps at the end of the race. It was unbelievable. What was it like? What was it like for you? Was it like one of those slow motion in your head? The last few corners.
It's already a high pressure situation, and then you come down to one big bull turn and a set of whoops to go, and that's what stands between you and being a champion. And I was just overwhelmed with emotion and nerves and pressure and everything, and I just broke down.
On the track?
Yeah, right there on the starting line.
I've got it on video.
Chris Cooksey, Number Talk. Zach, so now that you won the championship, Are you looking for a 450 ride, or are you going to stick and defend it?
I'm not sure. Like Justin said, it would be cool to run the number 1, but also I did a 450 test earlier this year before the season, and it went really well. So it's either or. I'm not really too bothered about it. I would definitely like to defend, and I think it's an awesome move that they made to allow us to be able to defend. So that's definitely an option for me.
This is also for Zach. Steve Bauer, Cycle News. I was standing up there right behind John Gallagher as watching the race, and when you made your pass, did you have any thought of, because I mean he took off pretty quick down the stairs, and I was kind of going, don't do it, John, don't do it. Did you have any thought that maybe they'd think something bad about the pass?
No, I mean, it's for a championship.
I agree.
On the last corner.
Oh, yeah.
So what are you going to do?
What you gotta do.
Yeah.
Steve Giberson with Vital MX. Adam, on the podium, I think I heard you say you were, a while back, you were laying in a hospital bed thinking about giving this up. Can you talk about that a little bit more?
I mean, yeah, a couple times. It's been like that, you know. First time I got hurt, I think, or obviously I had the championship kind of, I felt taken out of my hands. I'm 17 points up, Toronto, shoulder out of the socket. That stung a little bit. Coming back, race Geneva, Switzerland, destroyed my whole shoulder. Came back for outdoors halfway through that season, my other shoulder. Get back on the bike, break my leg, get back on the bike again, break my wrist. And it's like, you're thinking, I mean, you've done this your whole life, and then you start kind of looking from take yourself out of your own shoes, and you look in from the outside, and you're like, man, what am I doing? Like, it seems like it's not happening for you. But I think just the people I have around me, that along with just a strong inner belief I have in myself. I think I'm capable of, doing great things on a motorcycle. And of course, that was tough. And there were some times, a couple days after injury where I was over it. I was like, I'm doing everything right, and nothing's good been happening to me. But like I said, that was about 13, 14 months ago, and here I am. East-West shootout. Obviously didn't win the championship, but won this race, and something you kind of dream about as a kid. So, it's definitely a big turnaround.
Jason Wygant, Racer X for Zach. The last few laps, I guess at some point you could probably see Savachi ahead. Did you eventually get him in your sights, or did you not even see him until the last lap?
No, I saw him the whole time, like the whole moto. I could kind of see him. Like I would turn left and come back into the stadium, and he would be in those doubles in the back, and it just seemed insurmountable. I think I looked over, and there was like 3 minutes to go, and he was still the whole alley in front of me, and I was just like, it seemed insurmountable at that point, and obviously I was keeping tabs, and even going into the first set of whoops, it was still not close enough, and I guess he just didn't get a good run through them or whatever on the last set, and I sent it pretty hard, probably a little too hard, into the whoops, but it got me close enough, and I was able to make a pass.
Those last few laps then, when you're getting closer, did you ride differently than you normally would? Are you like in a zone? Did you feel less tired? Were you hanging it out more than usual? Was it a different ride the last couple laps when it's all on the line like that?
I don't know if it's a different ride. It's been a little bit of a come from behind year for me. Like when I've had good starts, it's been mostly heat races, and like I said, I've had some come from behind rides where they also seemed a little bit insurmountable. So it was kind of par for the course for the year, if you will. It was, definitely intense. You could never replicate that ever. I don't even know what my heart rate was, but it was gone.
Michael Antonovich from Trans World Motocross. This is for Adam. For you, after, like you mentioned earlier, the highs and lows and everything, what does this build for you going into the summer, and then even next year to know you're back, you have one full season under your belt again for once? Everything's kind of rolling in the right position for the future.
I think for me, coming into the season, it's like I've always been a guy that just wants to win no matter what, and no matter what the circumstances are. And the first couple rounds, I just kind of rode like an idiot. Like I just want to win so bad, and I just forget to think sometimes, and I just give it gas and end up crashing. But I want it so bad, but it's just all about being patient. I don't feel like I'm at my potential yet. Obviously, things went really well for me today. Got a good start and just kind of stayed out of the craziness, and I won. But I feel like I have a lot more left in the tank. It's just about me mentally kind of being disciplined enough to know that it takes time to get there. You know, I'm 20 years old, but really this is, I mean, pretty much my rookie season, I think I've done like 13 Supercross races and probably only a handful of outdoor races. So it's just one of those deals where I need to be patient and not be so worried about, winning everything right now, just more the process of it all and just kind of doing what I know how to do and leaving it there.
All right, and then for the two on the end that don't get any questions, Justin, when you said we'll see you on a 450, did you mean next year? And then Aaron, what's the story with the thing on the lip?
Yeah, definitely next year. Like I said, I wanted to be on a 450 kind of the whole time. I think when I get on it, it comes to me really easy. So like, had to almost use all this time I've been in the lights class to figure out how to ride a lights bike, and I don't want to have to do it that way anymore. I ride it a little bit more naturally the other way and low RPM and all that. So I'm pumped to ride the 450 as soon as possible. And then the stash.
You know, I've always wanted to grow a mustache, and now that I can do it, I don't know if it's ever gonna go away. You know, I've spent my life trying to grow this thing, so we're cruising now.
Congratulations. I'm right there with you.
I got one. You just can't see it.
All right, guys, thanks.